Ja Morant has now reached a new low, and the question is, should we be surprised? I know a lot of people this time kind of hate Ja Morant, and it's because of things like this. So we have Ja Morant and Vince Williams arguing. They are teammates. I'm right here. I'm right here. What? Let's go to the back. Let's go to the back is insane work for your teammate during shoot around. I'm right here. I'm right here. All right. Do we think he's here? You're not like that, bro. Okay. So if we're talking fight dynamics, which I know we love to talk on this channel, Ja Morant saying I'm right here, like they are on the court. No one is going to fight you probably on the court. That is the worst look ever. Again, Ja Morant has reached a new low. We know that Ja has been struggling this season. For looking at his numbers, 19.5 points per game. And the man, this is the most important part, shooting 23.5% from three. Hasn't been practicing his three ball. Let's be honest. Especially when in year 2, you were one of the chosen ones. 27.4 points per game, 6.7 assists. We all thought you were next up. So honestly, I also think we all just feel disappointed. Like, Ja's obviously had all of his scandals at this point in time, but I mean, we want to see him succeed. It's not like he's Zion showing up 350 pounds at times. The stuff he did on Instagram was not a good look. I definitely do not like that for, younger kids who are watching and then emulating Ja. But everyone loves a good redemption story. And I will be fair. I will be very fair. I want to be so fair in this. One, I'm here for a Ja Morant redemption. I'm here for anyone redeeming. But two, Ja has been solid recently. We have a 40-point game here. Last 2 games, over 23 points in both games, over 12 assists in both games. He has been playing better. So maybe we're about to watch in the second half of the season, Ja have a pretty good end of the year. Because right now the Grizzlies are playing for the play-in spot. For looking at the Western Conference, it is not exactly an uphill battle. I mean, they just have to beat out the Clippers. The Blazers are right here, very easily obtainable. The Warriors now don't have Jimmy Butler, so they could do it, and they almost definitely are going to have Ja Morant on their team. Here's the reason why. There is very limited interest around the NBA in Morant. It is that simple. That is also combined with trading Ja Morant would be extremely unpopular in Memphis. He is a city-loved hero. And here's what Ja also had to say himself.
I mean, you know what's been reported about the Grizzlies are listening to this and that. I don't know if that continues or stops, but what do you want? Where do you want this thing to go from here after the way you played today?
Anybody in here knows me. I'm a very loyal guy. I got a logo on my back, so.
This has been just a roller coaster of emotions. We had Ja in the beginning of the season fighting with his coach, basically like saying he doesn't want to be here, pulling the Jimmy Butler, my joy for basketball is gone. Now he's saying I'm a loyal guy. I've got a Grizzlies logo on my back. Can he stop doing things like this? Like, yeah, we get it. You can do whatever you want. You're a grown man. You can spend $50,000. Bazooka celebration. Like, dog, if you're winning, if you are, all-star level, then okay, that's funny. Stick it to the commissioner. We get it. We get it. But like, you're not doing it right now. You're not that guy right now. Focus on averaging over 25 points a game and then pull out the bazooka. Here's what Draymond had to say about this Vince Williams thing.
We're gonna fight. And I love the comments. People like, oh man, Ja ain't want no smoke. He told Ja to follow him to the locker room. He ain't want no smoke. I saw those comments and said, you people are so dumb. And what hood have you ever grown up in? Because somebody tell you to follow them to the alley to fight you. You don't follow them. What if there's someone to jump you in the alleyway? When you are from these places, you never lose those instincts.
Okay, I guess this is fair because, I will just admit that I am not from those places so that I wouldn't have those instincts. I definitely don't think that there's someone waiting there to jump him. I'll say that. I mean, in the Grizzlies locker room, it's and the assistant coach comes in. Blindsides. But I think the main thing we need to take here is that if Ja Morant is going to revive his basketball career, which I don't even know if all of you want, but I do think we all love a good comeback story. So I think at this point in time, maybe Ja's just, got on all of our last nerves. But if he is going to revive his career, it might have to be in Memphis. So an NBA executive says Ja Morant is a pain in the butt, injury prone, not good anymore. Compare him to John Wall and Derrick Rose, obviously post-injury. Not prime John Wall, not prime Derrick Rose. Combination of pain in the butt, injury prone, not that good, big contract is a bad one. Pretty simple. That is belief that Ja is never going to return. But look at this leadership. Again, we also had Ja, LaMelo, and Trey all of negative value. look at what Trey got traded for, right? So basically, it's like, does Memphis want to completely blow it up? Do they want to take a bazooka to this whole thing and just make Ja someone else's problem, I guess? Or do they still think that they can win a championship with Ja Morant? Because at the end of the day, it's championship or nothing, right? Here's what Jaren Jackson has to say.
My brother, I'm always feeling for him.
It's my brother, always feeling for him.
Yeah, man. Like, it's just a tough thing, man. But you know, he still showed up to the game. He's still around. You can understand like the mood, you know, something like that, and just like, especially with someone like him who's just viral for freaking anything. It's just intense, man. I've always said like he's always had to like, you know, we're all grown up in the public eye, but like it's just intense. But man, I feel for him. That's my brother. That side of the game plays out like it plays out.
Okay, I mean, we love to see that. If Jaren Jackson Jr. still has his back, then there is a possibility of a rebuild here, I guess. Because again, we keep seeing stuff like this. We're never watching like 25 points per game consistently. Like I said, he did have a string of recent good games, but just like, how is this always happening recently? He's so happy. He's so happy. It's like, dude, Ja, just be about, like, you don't need to stand on business right now. Be about business. Be an NBA player who is professional for a little bit. Get back to this. I love off-court stuff. I love the whole, like, you know, Anthony Edwards trash talking and everything. But Anthony Edwards produces. He is a basketball player that produces. If you're not producing on the court and you're getting paid this much money, then this stuff just comes across as, like, dumb, my man. It just comes across as stupid. Like, focus on the game. And we do see the talent. Look at this. Get out of here. Get out. Instead, we have legends ripping Ja.
He's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
It's for another day.
What did Ja have to
And
say?
then she's about to tell us, though. It's for another day. And that day is today.
Intelligent depth. It was really just
Oh, my gosh.
his just running his mouth. And he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best.
Bro, like the 40 level chess diss right there from Clay. Like, we all want to see more, but you're never showing it to us. But unless something changes, I mean, why would Memphis just trade him for nothing? At the end of the day, like, I don't think you go the Trae Young route. I just don't think. Like, I think you really try to salvage this situation, I would say. Because we're looking at this trade package. They get back Andrew Wiggins, Terry Rozier, like a 2026 first-round pick. Okay, maybe if it works. Like, I know, as I'm talking about it, I know we all together are doubting. But here we have just Miami is interested. There's been some dialogue, but the Heat are just trying to steal him for expiring money. They're not going to actually give good players. So yeah, if Ja goes to like Miami, if he goes to Milwaukee, if you're going to keep Giannis, right now Giannis has not been happy. I don't know if he'd be happy with Ja, but I mean, if we're talking about just in terms of pure entertainment, I would love to see it. As we see though, Ryan Rollins, Bobby Portis, Kyle Kuzma, 2031 first round pick. Ryan Rollins has been hooping. If you're Memphis and you're like, we get a clean cut away, I think he's actually not been playing as well, Ryan Rollins, but at least you're getting 16 points a game, 5.5 assists. You know, you're getting a pretty solid player. And then the thought would be that you never believe that Ja Morant is ever going to turn it around and that you're getting out of his contract. His contract isn't that awful, though. I mean, he's going to be an expiring contract in 2028. So you're really just riding out these few seasons. And it's like, if you're trading for a guy like Ryan Rollins, like, what is the direction your franchise is going is my question. Because you're not full tanking. You have some good young talent coming up here, but like Ja fits this window. Like, if you were to just age all these players up by 3 years, is there a chance that everything can work out? It's a question that needs to be asked. I've been putting a lot of doubt on it, I will say, but I also, like, I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong because I just love watching entertaining basketball and I just love watching stars. So, I mean, but again, we have something like this. Ja getting a tech. Why is he getting a tech? What does he do on the court? Just starts shooting the ref after the no call. Like, all right, hilarious. But again, we're not at stand on business level. We're on, perform business, be about business for some amount of time. We want to win championships, Ja Morant. Let me know what you think is going to happen with Ja below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to really like the videos that are currently on the screen. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day and peace.